This severe weather update has been brought to you by Integrity Storm Shelters, keeping Tri-State residents safe for over 26 years. You can find them online at integritystormshelters.com or give them a call today at 812-677-0010. Hello everyone, Dalton Atkins here in the First Strike forecast. The portions of our new sweep in there right now. This will go, a tornado warning for Hopkins County as well as McLean and Muhlenberg. This will go until 4:15 Central Time, so quite a while still remaining in this warning. So we're going to have to continue to keep an eye on that. We'll switch over to our velocity here really quick, and we'll actually for this. So let me try to switch over to the Evansville site, see if we can get a better idea of what's going on in that direction. So we want to thank you for joining us here. We are now in the commute time frame for schools now letting out, so kiddos getting off the bus is a very dangerous situation for them in Madisonville. If you're in this polygon, take shelter right now. Put as many as possible. So right now, according to this view, you can see kind of a darker shade of green right there in the center of that warning, just to the north and west of Madisonville, or to the north and east rather of Madisonville. I'm going to pull up Radar Scope on my mobile device here. Sometimes it does a better job than this program of actually illustrating. It gives a little bit more contrast in the actual color table. So I want to be moving back and forth between those two just so I can get a good idea of what it's talking about here. And that's on the Evansville site. If we can switch back to Paducah. All right, so I wish I could annotate here. Let me see if I can actually turn on my cursor. At least then you can actually see what I'm pointing at. We'll try that here really quick. I want to do that in the other settings menu, so let me go do that really quick. Once again, a tornado warning for McLean, Muhlenberg, and Hopkins County. That will go until 4:15. So if you are in that warning, go take shelter right now. Put as many walls between you and the wind as possible. All right, there's my cursor there. So rotation is being indicated right here. You see this darker shade right here. I'm going to move this window to this other side here. So there's the darker shade of green. That's also showing it here on my other device is where that would be located. Once again, just switching around on radar sites, just seeing what I can get the best perspective of the storm is. And what I actually forgot about is we actually have a south. We can actually switch to the radar here near Bowling Green. So we'll switch over to that one. So not as defined. Still, you can see the darker shades of red here. And we'll actually I'm going to put this in motion here off screen so we can kind of see what direction this is going to be going. So right in this area right here, you get some darker with some lighter colors heading off here to the north and east. This is going at... this is radar indicated. I'm just reading the National Weather Service text here. This is moving to the north and east at 50 miles per hour. Locations impacted include Madisonville, Arlington, Morton's Gap, Hanson, Sacramento, St. Charles, as well as Bremen. Those are all places that are in line for this. So if you are in this polygon, this red box here, you need to seek get to home or business or whatever building you're in. If you're in a workplace, ask where you're supposed to go in case of a tornado. That should have been discussed with you earlier today prior to this event. So once again, a tornado warning now in effect for McLean, Muhlenberg, and Hopkins County will continue until 4:15. Let me just double check that really quick. Yes, it will continue until 4:15. It's currently 3:54. Still quite a few minutes remaining in this, so you need to be getting to the lowest portion of your home or office right now. Put as many walls between you and the wind as possible. If you do have a bike helmet, go ahead and throw that on. If a building actually does get hit by a tornado, that will protect you from any flying debris that's in the air. So a bike helmet, get on something sturdy, wrap yourself in a blanket just to protect you from those flying elements. Of course, glass breaks. That could also impale your body as well. So put as many walls between you and wind as possible. Cover yourself up. Make sure you're well sheltered for anything that may be flying in the air. Also, if you have family or friends in this area, be sure to call them, let them know what's going on, because this is a very dangerous situation. A tornado warning, like I said, continues until 4:15, so a little bit longer remaining here in this. We're going to stick it out with you. We're going to remain here going on. And yes, I do want to switch radar sites. And we actually had a program crash once again. So we're going to reload. Don't go anywhere on the stream, though. It's not going to go anywhere. You're just going to see this black screen here for just a second, but we're going to reload. I can still see what's going on. So when that does, we'll turn all this other stuff off, and maybe that'll help this program along. It is not. Back the warning now since we just reloaded. So this warning now goes for just McLean County. Areas impacted. Let's see if we can get any closer areas. Let me try to turn on. I'm going to increase the or decrease the spacing on the cities here. Let me see if we can get any more cities to pop up. Excuse me. We're going to switch back to the regular city settings here and see if we can get any more closer counties here, but this program is not very generous with city labels. Which, if we actually get a break here, we probably will be switching back to one of our other products. We can't deal with this crashing all the time and stuff like that. Alright. So let's try to get everything reorganized the way that we need it here. I just noticed we don't have state lines either. There we go. So we'll take you back to the classic view, what you're used to looking at. That's right here. This is just base reflectivity. This is what you're normally used to seeing in these types of situations. You can see the Evansville radar site does not have a good eye on this. And please pardon, I've got sort of a chest cold and still trying to get over that. So please pardon my to it. So that's very interesting right here. That just kind of caught my eye. I don't know if it's just because it's that close to the radar site, but we'll switch here to Paducah and see if Paducah can actually see that far. That's out of our jurisdiction, so I'm not even going to worry about it. Alright, so once again, tornado warning has been trimmed back. It now includes just McLean County. This will go until 3 or 4:15, so about another 14 minutes remaining. Well, another 16 minutes, actually. So once again, put as many walls between you and the wind as possible. Get under something sturdy. Go to the lowest level floor of your home. If you're in a mobile trailer, if you have a friend's house that's close by, that'd be where you'd want to be. If you have a shelter, a storm shelter, of course, if you have an integrity storm shelter, that'd be the place to go during this situation. But once again, tornado warning continues. Central time. The rest of the area will kind of go around the area and just. We have strong to severe storms pushing through the entire area. New severe thunderstorm warning here popping up just near Hopkinsville. We got a new sweep coming. So this is just south of Muhlenberg County. So this could very well push up into far western or far southeastern portions of Muhlenberg County, just to the west of Ohio County. So we'll have to keep an eye on that as well. Over south of Carbondale, another severe thunderstorm warning. Off to the west of Saline County. The wider perspective of what's going on. And we'll zoom out here. And there you can see a bigger line to our south. That's going to be, excuse me, continuing to head our way through the Memphis area right now to be pushing our direction. Supercell is possible in some isolated location. You see some of these spots here are just like isolated little bits of fiddly not needing to fuel off of other systems, and they can just pull right out of the atmosphere and fuel their own fire without needing an entire line to go severe at one time. So once again, minutes until this warning expires. Of course, do not come out of your tornado area. If you're still in the polygon, if you hear back off into the Muhlenberg and Ohio County or Hopkins County area, you can actually come out of your tornado safe area. This is down to the north of you also. But like I said, if you're still in McLean County and you're in this polygon, you want to remain in your tornado safe area as of now. And once again, Sacramento is included in this as well. Just reading over some more information coming across the weather wire, just seeing if anything's being reported. It still is radar indicated, nothing actually seen. Text from the National Weather Service indicates a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado, which was radar indicated, was located southwest of Calhoun and moving to the north and east at 50 miles per hour. Once again, that is radar indicated. So no confirmation on any of this. But like I said, take cover now, move to the basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors or in a mobile home or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Also, heavy rainfall may hide the tornado. This may be a rain wrap type of event. I know we've had heavy rainfall throughout the day today, so very well may not be able to see it. That doesn't mean it's not there, so just take that into consideration and just get to shelter as quickly as you can. Continue to track this. We'll switch back to our radar tab here. We'll switch back to velocity. And the velocity is the motion and the speed of the storm, so this is not no portion of the radar. So now this is getting out of Paducah's actual radar view. So now we're going to switch around here and see what velocity is showing from other perspectives. And we're painting a picture right there with this radar site. We'll see what we're seeing here. Not a good angle off of this radar either. We'll try Evansville. It's kind of right in the middle of all three radar sites. Well, four if you include the Louisville DMA. So kind of hard to pinpoint this. It's pretty much right in the middle of nowhere in terms of radar usage. So if there does happen to be a tornado in this, it'd be right here in this darker shade where it meets the lighter shades. There's kind of like a little notch right there. It's not very pronounced, not textbook at all. I'm going to move over to my radar scope product here really quick. A little bit easier to analyze some stuff over there. So we'll see what's going on here. Once again, tornado warning continues for McLean County. We'll go until 4:15. So about another 12 minutes or so in this warning. Like I said, if it would be anywhere, it'd be right here in the center area. There's a little bit of a difference there in the winds. I'm going to switch to the Louisville site on my radar scope and see what I see over there. I guess I'll switch it over here as well. We're actually getting a new sweep in now, so I want to see what it says really quick. Alright, so now I'm beginning to push it out of the warned area. So if Paducah is still confident in this, another tornado warning should be issued here. Not as pronounced as what it was looking earlier, so I do expect this probably to be expired, but we'll have to see what goes on because it's now moving out of the warned area. So thank you all for sticking with this. Just getting a few things turned on here. Just getting in here from school. So I want to make sure I can get everything set up. I want to get the weather wire opened up so we can see if anything new is coming across there regarding this tornado warning. It will continue, like I said, till 3 or 4:15. If you are in this warning, get to the lowest portion of your home. Put as many walls between you and the wind as possible. If you're in a mobile home or a vehicle, or you're outdoors, seek sustain. My apologies. If you can seek shelter, that'd be the good thing to do there. Of course, if you do see anything, you need to contact the National Weather Service regarding that report. and let them know what you are seeing. Of course, make sure it is a valid report and you can send it in safely. So I'm gonna leave Ryder up here for a quick second. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna head over here to the Weather Wire, read a few of the things that are going on there, and we'll continue to stick with you. All right, thank you all for staying tuned here on First Track Weather. We're continuing to keep an eye on this tornado warning, which now has only 5 minutes remaining in its time span. And still, do not get out of your tornado safe area if you are still there. Be sure to remain there until this warning does expire. Like I said, it does expire at 4:15. It still remains in effect for southern McLean County, and we're not seeing as much rotation as we were earlier. Now let me mute this really quick. So once again, now 4 I don't believe this or extend it. I have the weather wire pulled up, ready for anything to come across. But as of now, looks like this will be expiring here at the 4:15 hour. We'll turn on hail trackers and all that here really quick. I haven't had those on. I just now realized that. I don't want that. I don't want this either, do I? You may have noticed a while ago we had another blackout while I was looking over the computer. That's because of this software that we're using. Once again, this crashed. So once we get a break here with this tornado warning, once it expires, we're going to go offline. Well, the stream will still be going, but you'll just see a black screen. We're going to switch out our radar products for a different piece of software, and then we'll resume coverage if needed, if another warning is issued. But I want to be able to get the coverage to be reliable and not have crashes. So we will be switching that out here if needed after this warning does expire. Looking over the Twitter, monitoring that. Got a view from Mount Carmel from Debbie Risley. This is looking south-southwest of Mount Carmel. Very ominous looking skies there. Of course, you can tweet us your pictures by using either hashtag TriStateWX or using hashtag FTWReport. That's hashtag FTWReport. Just looking over some other things here, seeing if anything else is coming across. Just checking with a few of the spotters here. All right, so we have now 2 minutes remaining until this warning expires. Hopefully we can get this expired. We can get everybody back to what they were doing. Brett Adair with Live Storms Media, one of our, come across the Twitter feed from him of a picture of a tornado for farther south here. Let me see if I can pull that back up. In Mississippi near Jackson. It's one of these two tornado warnings right here near Scuba, Mississippi. So a tornado on the ground there if you have family in Mississippi. Just want to let y'all know about that. So I just saw a picture of that come across from Brett Adair. See if anything else. Debbie Risley again tweeting in that very strong winds in Mount Carmel, blowing north-northeast. Nothing else here I can see as of now. Nothing across the weather wire either. 1 minute remaining, and it has expired. So if you were in your come out now. Be weather aware throughout the rest of the evening. We'll continue to keep you updated and keep it right here on First Track Weather for continuing live coverage. All right, we have a new tornado warning now that's just been issued for portions of Central City. This goes for northern Muhlenberg County. This will continue until 4:45. So another 25 minutes here in this warning. Once again, a radar indicated system or radar indicated tornado. Nothing actually officially reaching the ground unless you do have spotter reports. We're trying to get back on the weather chats. For some reason, our computer system booted us out, so we're going to try to get back in there. So my voice will probably sound a little bit distant here as I'm off to the side. I'm trying to relog into this. So once again, new tornado warning now for Muhlenberg County. There comes the tornado warning now across the Weather Service chat as we get multiple alerts there coming in. So once again, this continues until 4:45. Radar indicated. I want to close this here really quick. We're getting some strong winds here in the southern portion of Davis County. Just want to see what's going on here really quick. Let me readjust the radar site here on my iPad. All right, we're going to take a quick break, and then I'll be right back with you. I want to look over some of the new computer model or some of the new data here that's coming in on one of our other computers. All right, thank you all for keeping it here. We just had to look over a little bit of the behind-the-scenes data here that was coming in to the Weather Center. So once again, tornado warning continues for northern Muhlenberg County. This will continue until 4:45. So another 25 minutes remaining in this warning. If you're in that polygon, make sure to get below ground if possible. If not, put as many walls between you and the wind as possible on the lowest level floor of your home or office. If you are in a school building or an office building, ask where the designated location for you to go during a tornado warning is. That should have been reviewed with you earlier today, but if not, make sure to check and see where you're supposed to go. Excuse me. So we're going to continue to keep an eye on this. We'll switch over to our velocity here really quick, and we'll actually switch to the radar site close to the Bowling Green area. And we'll see if it's a little bit closer to this, so hopefully we can get a better view on the storm from there. We did get the weather chat pulled up so we can actually see what's going on there. So right now, if they're on the ground, it would likely be right here in this darker shade meets the lighter shade. We'll switch over to the reflectivity, see if there would be anything there. See kind of this little notch area right here. It's not very cloudy. but that little indentation could be where this is actually located. We'll kind of switch around here. So if there was a system, it probably went right through Central City. So once again, tornado warning from Muhlenberg County continues until 4:45, moving at the northeast at 45 miles per hour. Checking the Twitter and Facebook, seeing if anything's coming across there. Not really seeing anything. Nothing on the weather wire either. Also, some hail possible with this, upwards of a quarter to half an inch possible. Nothing else here coming across the weather wire as of now. Excuse me, I'm not too far for Louisville to actually reach it. But we'll see if we can see anything from there. Yes, switch. Not the tornado warning. That's not what I wanted to click on. So from this perspective, you can see it would probably be right here along the Central City area, just south of Central City. Right in this area right here would probably be the best location to possibly see a tornado. But further east than it was north. Reflectivity-wise, it's still a good distance. We're going to do sweep in from the Louisville site. Let me quickly switch back to velocity. If it's even going to do a velocity run here. It should be. Awaiting next sweep. And we should get a velocity sweep in there. Looks like a little bit of an issue. On velocity, wait for this to come around and see what it looks like. Any minute now, we should. There we go. Brighter greens right in here mixing with this darker red. So the Rockport area in Kentucky, not the Indiana side, but in Kentucky, in the Muhlenberg area. This is actually going to be across the line, and is where Rockport. So very well, this could be extended into Rockport or into Rockport as well as to McHenry in Ohio County. That'll go just north of Cool Springs as well as Prentice. McHenry and Beaver Dam would be next in line if they continue this with the entire warning. Centertown and Hartford, you're also in line for this. There's Rosaline, Dundee, Fordsville. So you are all in line for this. Best location for this now would be right here, like I said, between Central City and Rockport. Continuing off to the east, more of an easterly direction, but still in the northeast direction at about 50 miles per hour. No indications of an actual report just yet. Nothing being reported across the weather wire at all either. Nothing on Twitter. So it's now 4:25. This expires at 4:45. So 20 minutes remaining in this warning. And this is very well into the Beaver Dam, Hartford. Not as far as Rosine, but very possibly could be. North of Cromwell, north and west of Cromwell. Excuse me. Like I said, I apologize for my voice. I've lost it here within the past few hours. And coverage is not going to help it out too much. But nonetheless, we'll stick it out here with you through the rest of this. So another 20 minutes remaining in this. Another actually 19 minutes now. We've been going wall-to-wall coverage now for 40 minutes and 26 seconds. So we'll continue to keep it here with you for continuing updates. Of course, if you have questions or if you have any concerns, you can actually leave those in the comments here on the YouTube channel. I have the live stream pulled up, and I can monitor that as well. If you do have questions, I'll try in this. We just got a new sweep in. I want to switch around radar sites here really quick just so I can get a good idea of where this is at. If we can switch to the KHPX site, that would be great. Checking the online sources again. Nothing coming across there. Red shade right here next to this very light pinkish color. I believe that's where the storm would be located. It's right here. Excuse me. I believe that is I don't want to say 24. That'd be State Road 62, I believe. Is that correct? Yeah, that'd be State Road 62 in conjunction with State Road. Something new coming across the weather wire here. They're going to continue the tornado warning for Muhlenberg County. Severe thunderstorm Capel producing a tornado was located just east of Central City and moving north and east at 50 miles per hour. They've now trimmed just east of Central City. They'd be right here in this area with this blob of red next to this color. I would expect them to extend this warning here through Rockport, through Beaver Dam, and Centertown. Hartford, you'd be next in line as well. Although it looks like it's going to travel State Road 62. I apologize if that's not 62, but I'm pretty sure, yes, it is State Road 62. So that's the area that would be traveling. If you can all just stand by here really quick. All right, just got another sweep in there now. Looks like it's going to be right on the edge of this warning. So if Paducah still has faith in this warning, it should be extended. Excuse me. Let me try to reboot this computer here. That had our Skype machine up. Once again, it continues until 4:45. We're now at 4:30. There's another 15 minutes remaining in this warning. Let me relog into this computer over here. My voice will sound a little bit distant as I get here on the other side. So once again, continues until 4:45. We'll continue to stick with you here until this does expire. I do expect the National Weather Service to extend this warning, as there is still a little bit of rotation there to work with. And we'll see what that is coming across right now. That is not for our area, so we'll discard that. I'm kind of jumping around here off camera, just kind of see what some other sources are showing. So I have a feeling Paducah's just going to ride this one out with this warning. They're just going to see if they do get any reports in. It's not as significant rotation as we were seeing earlier. It's just a little portion there is still a little bit concerning right next to Rockport. But we'll have to continue to keep an eye on that. Still nothing across the wire. All right, so nothing's still really concerning quite a bit. So we'll take this time here that we have to kind of go around and just talk about what's going on around the area. We'll turn radar sites off there and we'll switch on the national radar as well. The second one coming later this afternoon. Both lines very dangerous and potential to produce tornadoes, hail, wind, and flooding. The second line here developing off to our west. You can see currently moving through the Paducah area and off to the west of Paducah down through Bradleyville, Memphis, as well as down into Clarksdale, Greenville, Yazoo City, and look at portions of eastern Mississippi. Quite a bit of action for them as well. Tornado warnings and severe thunderstorm warnings there to our south. So once again, we're just dealing with this one tornado warning. This is the second one for us. We're all in a tornado watch, at least the majority of the area. A bigger red polygon here that you can see there. That is the tornado watch that will go until 7 o'clock tonight Central Time. This is the second warning of the evening. We probably will see more. So just if you don't have your severe weather plan ready just yet, go ahead and get it ready. And just make a plan with your family members as well. If you're heading into work, make sure to ask them where you should go tonight if you are placed under a warning. So just a few things to keep in mind as you are going about your afternoon. Nothing to worry about. We will continue to keep an eye on it. But if you are, like I said, in this polygon, you want to take this seriously and get into whatever safe room you do have or safe place. Here in southern portions of Davis County, we're actually getting a break from all the rain right now. It's just kind of drizzling. Still nothing coming across in terms of the warning. I would really expect them to cancel this now. Nothing too concerning. It's already moved out of the warned area. Sweep there showing it continuing to push out of the area. Let me check, make sure nothing else has came across. All right, so we're in the 10-minute time frame now until this warning expires. And then hopefully we'll be able to head back to just radar coverage. And you all can come out of your safe area if you are still there. But this has moved out of the warned area. You're pretty much all in the clear. Kind of look around the velocity and stuff to see what's going on. There's a new sweep once again. If there was something, it'd now be through Rockport. But I don't think there's anything really to worry about with this. So we'll kind of jump around here with sites again. We'll switch back to Evansville, see if they're showing anything different. Not much of a change, just the same image, just from a different view. All right, Paducah has went ahead and decided to expire this warning. So it has now been expired for Muhlenberg County. It has been lifted, so you can now come out of your tornado safe area, head back to whatever you were doing. Stay weather aware throughout the rest of the afternoon. We'll continue to keep live coverage up here on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/FirstStrikeWeather. Of course, continuing updates online at First Strike WX, as well as on our website, firststrikeweather.com. as well as facebook.com/FirstStrackWX. Stay safe and stay alert. This severe weather update has been brought to you by Integrity Storm Shelters, keeping Tri-State residents safe for over 26 years. You can find them online at integritystormshelters.com or give them a call today at 812-677-0010.